Have you ever wondered why the darkest hour is just before the dawn? This age-old adage holds a profound truth, especially when it comes to personal growth and transformation. You see, breakthroughs, those significant advancements in our lives that alter the course of our journey, seldom come without a fight. They are not born out of comfort and ease, but often emerge from the ashes of hardship and struggle. In the realm of personal growth, these breakthroughs can take many forms. They might manifest as a seismic shift in your mindset, a sudden clarity of purpose, or a profound understanding of the self. But regardless of their nature, they share a common birthplace, the crucible of challenge and adversity. Consider for a moment the metaphor of the darkest hour. It signifies the moment of extreme difficulty that often precedes a major advancement. It's the final test, the ultimate hurdle, the last bastion of the old that must be overcome to usher in the new. It's a time of struggle, yes, but it's also a time of potential, of impending transformation. But why is it so? Why do we have to go through these trials before we can experience a breakthrough? Well, it's because these challenges are not just obstacles in our path. They are vital elements of the process of growth. They serve to mold us, to refine us, to prepare us for the new phase that is about to dawn. They force us to confront our fears, to question our beliefs, and to push our boundaries. And in doing so, they make us ready for the transformation that is to come. So as you navigate your own journey of personal growth, remember this. The challenges that arise before a significant breakthrough are not roadblocks, they are signposts. They are indications that you are on the brink of something big, something transformative. And while they may be tough to endure, they are also opportunities for growth, for learning, for self-discovery. Recognizing the signs of impending transformation is the first step towards embracing it. So keep your eyes open, your spirit resilient, and your heart ready for the dawn that follows the darkest hour. Ever noticed how things often seem to get worse before they get better? Let's take a step back and consider the life of a caterpillar. Before it transforms into a beautiful butterfly, it must first endure the confines of a chrysalis, a temporary state of vulnerability and immobility. Similarly, in our own lives, we often find ourselves in challenging situations that seem to worsen before we break free and flourish. Consider the case of Thomas, a budding entrepreneur. His initial business venture plummeted, leaving him in a state of despair. However, this temporary setback was a necessary phase for Thomas. It forced him to eliminate old patterns, reassess his strategies, and open himself to new possibilities. In the end, this phase of hardship was a precursor to his eventual success. The worsening of circumstances led to a transformation that catapulted him to greater heights. So, when life throws you lemons, remember, it's a sign of an impending transformation. Have you ever felt alone in your journey, even when surrounded by others? This, dear friends, is often a herald of transformation. To illustrate, let's consider the story of a well-known inventor who, despite his fame, often described a profound sense of solitude as he pursued his innovations. He wasn't physically alone, but the depth of his thoughts, the uniqueness of his ideas, created a chasm between him and his contemporaries. This phase of loneliness, although challenging, is an opportunity for profound self-reflection and introspection. It's a time when you can dig deep into your psyche, understand your deepest desires, and confront your fears. It's a time when you can shape your own narrative and redefine your life's purpose. It's a time when you can truly discover who you are. So if you're feeling alone, remember, it's not a sign of isolation, but a call for transformation. Loneliness is not an isolated state, but a call for transformation. Are internal conflicts tearing you apart or setting the stage for your transformation? Let's dive into this question. Internal conflicts are not just battles of the mind, they are the churning crucibles of change. They are the silent earthquakes shaking the foundations of our beliefs, values, and perceptions. Often they are the heralds of a significant transformation. Consider the case of Amelia, a successful entrepreneur who found herself torn between her thriving business and her passion for art. The conflict was deep, intense, and seemingly insurmountable. But instead of letting it consume her, she used this internal struggle as a catalyst. She began incorporating her artistic flair into her business model, leading to a unique and innovative approach that set her company apart. So when you find yourself in the midst of an internal conflict, do not despair. Instead, embrace it, for it is in these moments of struggle that we often uncover our deepest strengths and potential. Remember, a conflict within signals the birth of a new self. What other signs indicate that a transformation is on the horizon? Let's dive into the remaining 3 signs that signal your impending breakthrough. The first of these is increased sensitivity. You may find that you're more affected by your surroundings, more tuned into the emotions of others, and more responsive to subtle changes. This heightened sensitivity can be seen in the case of Laura, a successful entrepreneur. In the months leading up to her launching a groundbreaking new product, she reported feeling unusually perceptive, as if her senses were sharpened and she was picking up on nuances she'd previously overlooked. This increased sensitivity led her to make crucial changes to her product, ultimately contributing to its success. Next, we have vivid dreams. Dreaming in vibrant detail or dreaming more frequently can be another sign that a transformation is nearing. Consider the case of David, an acclaimed writer. Before completing his first best-selling novel, David began experiencing vivid, intricate dreams. He used the themes and narratives from these dreams as inspiration, leading him to create a captivating story that resonated with millions. Lastly, there's a sense of urgency. This isn't the frantic rush of panic or stress, but rather a compelling need to act, to make changes, to move forward. This was the case with Maria, a renowned environmental activist. She felt an intense urge to take action before launching her most significant campaign to date. This urgency drove her to work tirelessly, rallying support and bringing about substantial change in her community. These signs, increased sensitivity, vivid dreams, and a sense of urgency may seem disparate, but they all point towards the same thing. A significant transformation is on the horizon. They serve as reminders that you're on the brink of a breakthrough, that the challenges you're facing are not roadblocks, but stepping stones leading you towards a significant advancement. These signs are your guideposts, leading you towards your breakthrough. So how do we embrace this impending transformation? Indeed, the journey of transformation is not for the faint-hearted. It takes more than just a wishful thinking. It requires courage, resilience, and a positive perspective. It demands patience, but the reward, a profound personal growth, is worth every ounce of effort. Firstly, patience is key in this transformative journey. It's like planting a seed. You don't just water it once and expect it to flourish. You nurture it day after day without losing hope, even when there's no sign of life. So when you find yourself in the throes of transformation, remember it's a process. It takes time. Be patient with yourself. Secondly, resilience is equally vital. You'll encounter hardships. You'll face setbacks. You might even stumble and fall. But remember, these are not signs of failure, but stepping stones to your transformation. They are there to test your mettle, to strengthen your resolve. It's your ability to bounce back, to rise every time you fall that will see you through this journey. Then there's the power of perspective. The way you view your challenges can either propel you forward or hold you back. Choose to see them not as roadblocks, but as opportunities for growth. Embrace them, learn from them. They are your teachers, guiding you towards your transformation. And finally, positivity. In the face of adversity, it's easy to lose sight of the light at the end of the tunnel. But hold on to your positive outlook. It's the beacon that will guide you through the darkest nights of your journey. It's the fuel that will keep your flame of transformation burning. So as you navigate through this journey, remember, the path to transformation is strewn with challenges. But these challenges are not there to break you. They're there to mold you, to shape you into the person you're destined to be. Embrace the challenges, for they are the precursors to your transformation. Let's take a moment to reflect on the journey we've embarked on today. We've coursed through the challenging yet inspiring terrain of personal breakthroughs, exploring the often overlooked signs that signal a major transformation on the horizon. We began by understanding the moment before the breakthrough, a period marked by intensified circumstances. We then dove into the feeling of loneliness, a profound sensation that often preludes significant growth. Subsequently, we delved into the internal conflicts that arise, the battles within that ultimately lead to a greater understanding of oneself. We also highlighted the remaining 3 signs of imminent transformation, each of them a beacon guiding us towards personal growth. Finally, we emphasized the importance of embracing these signs, of viewing them not as obstacles, but as catalysts for the exciting new chapter that lies ahead. Remember, the darkest hour is just before the dawn. Your transformation is closer than you think.